welcome to Get a Crochet. You're probably wondering what all this mess is. Well, if you read the title, today is finish it or frog it. So I'm going to need your help in the comments below with some of these. So over this side, using an 8mm hook and 8-ply yarn, or 12-ply, I can't even remember. This is going to be a toy hammock. It's really quick and easy. Yeah, free tutorial on YouTube. Love it. So that one is definitely finished. Then down here I have a basket. So this is the space in my new craft room that I'm going to be doing, that I have for my whips. So yeah, so I can't exceed this, or can I? Alright, so I've got a granny square. I'm thinking I can just keep adding to this with other scrap yarns that I find. So I'll just pop it there. This is a little caterpillar. He's so cute, love his little smile. I just have to finish him, and then he's done. So we'll stuff all that back in there. So I reckon just do the couple of rounds, finish off his head, and sew him closed, and then he's done. Next, what's this one? Where is it? There. What do you reckon? I reckon frog it. I reckon that one's a frog, because I can't remember the yarn I used. And that's like one of my winter projects. Like winter time, I'm always working on a blanket, a scarf, gloves, socks. And it's usually because I'm feeling cold and I'm like, oh, I wish I had a blanket. And so then I start making it. And then in summertime, I don't think of, oh, you'll want a nice cozy blanket when winter comes. Let's make one. No, I can't think like that. So, what else have we got? Oh, that's a frog, unfortunately. So, I'll take it out of the bag. So this here, I was making a cat toy for our cat Tommy. Unfortunately, he got really sick and he's no longer with us now. So that one's a frog. So I will just take out the stitch marker and I will frog that one. That, I think, was a cauldron, but like it's a bit my tension's a bit loose. And I don't have any more black at the moment. And I really don't want to just occupy that space. So that can go in the frog pile. This here was going to be some nice winter gloves. So, but unfortunately I spilt my cuppa and some of the yarn got wet. So I reckon frog it. I don't know, let's have a look. And this is the reason I now have a lid on my drink. Well, it's a big tangled mess. I reckon if I just frog it and then start again. We got some grey yarn and a foot. I don't know what I was thinking here. I'm gonna frog that and get rid of that. What's this one? So Jolly Joy. At the bottom. I'm guessing that might be a Night Fury. I'm gonna finish because I've got Night Fury eyes that I bought to make a Night Fury, so I'm gonna finish that one. Draw organizer 6mm hook. Yes, future me is thinking past me now because I wrote. Oh yes, and I put a stitch marker in. Draw organizer. I'm gonna frog it and I might make something else with that yarn, I think. So we'll frog that one. That's connected to that. Once again, another winter item I started. And I must have been wearing something that would go nice with blue. Because that one's blue and cream. I might frog it. And this is one of those fingerless gloves that I just don't love. So it's too loose. Yeah. I might try and frog that one too. Jellyfish. Jellyfish? Don't even know if you can see his eyes, but they're absolutely tiny. You know what? I'm gonna let you guys decide. So put it in the comments. So we've done 2 blue. Alright, so I'm guessing the blue stitch markers are where all the blue ones had to go. So I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blue. But I don't think I've got any of this blue left. So, leave in the comments what should I do with this one. It's super soft, it's velvet, it's understuffed. Yeah, because your frog velvet and you might as well just throw it out. So, I don't know, let's leave that one to the comments. Does that even go to that? I think that was meant to be one of those flat bottom bunnies that I tried making. I'm gonna forget. I'm not gonna finish it. Euro pillow cover, 5mm hook out of scrap yarn. So I'll just move to the side. So this is my Euro pillow. Looks like velvet yarn. Oh, hang on. What is that? It's a big tangled mess, that's for sure. I've done it in single crochet. It's actually decent tension, and there's a bit of stretch to it too. I'll think about it. Alright, so put that with the think about. Frog or finish? Velvet teddy. 3mm hook. Oh, I don't really work with 3mm these days either. I know I like that yarn. Alright, because I'm thinking, we'll put it there. Alright, I'll get to how you decide in the end. This one, oh my lord. It's bigger than my head. It's huge. It's meant to be a cat head. What did I have 101 pins in it for? I don't even know if you can see all of them. But there's a whole heap of pins. that aren't really centered. Maybe that's to sew a patch on? Or does it go that way? No, it doesn't go that way. That way? Or that way? Might frog that one too. Right, here we go, we got another winter project. I can see it. The blanket. So it's not a blanket. It's a scarf. It's a lot of work so far. And I've already got 2 scarves that I've put in the frog pile. I reckon finish. I reckon do that one in the finish. Not one, not one. A gnome head. Well, that's just the hat. I had a velvet yarn. No. Now I got this. It's meant to be a project thing, so when you're out and about, your project sits in there, I think. I actually can't remember. I'm not gonna forget. Leave in the comments, what would you turn this into? Maybe I could use it for my TV controls, maybe. Maybe that could work. Put my TV controls in there. Or my crochet hooks. No, I'll finish that. I just gotta do something. But leave in the comments, what could I use it for? This is a new thing that I started doing. I left the hook in there, so I don't have to write. So this is a top that every time I moved it showed my stomach, and being a plus size person, I didn't like it. So I thought if I added some nice Eastery colours on the bottom, I could wear it for Easter. But it's now May. Could always try for next Easter. one leg monster. Hops around. I reckon just finish it. I've got scrap yarn in this colour. I reckon I could just do another leg and call it a day, I reckon, and he's finished. So we'll just make another leg for that. That's sorted. Yeah, we'll just undo that one. Take out a stitch marker for that. A dragon. Why was I making a pink dragon? I'll have to see if I can find the pattern to that. So, that's getting a bit full. So I'll put it there. That's for you guys to decide. But I reckon if I just finish it, I reckon. Oh, I think this is my tissue box cover I was gonna make. So it's like a tray that goes over your rectangle tissue box, and you take out your tissues, and around it it's got like a place to store your stuff. And I thought that would be cool to put my phone, my crochet hooks, TV controls. And I've still got all of that. I might be able to finish it. Yep, I reckon we'll put it there so you can see it. Alright. Oh, this is Mum's blanket. So I'll pop that there. This is Mum's Battenberg blanket. And I've started putting it together. Yeah, I'll finish that. That's a blanket. This must be blankets. Yep, this is my blankets. And then this, I can work on this week, actually. Because I'm just doing scrap yarn only. So, I was just making scrap yarn, blanket yarn, granny squares. Just trying to get rid of some of the blanket yarn, and that's empty. So they're my longer whips. They'll just sit in there. Alright. So, in the comments, we will put a number 1, or you can use the timestamp if you know how to do that. To frog, finish, or turn into something else. So it's understuffed and needs 5 tentacles and these weaved in. So a number 1 in the comments for that one. Number 2 is the cover for this. Should I frog, finish, or turn into something else? And number 3 is my velvet teddy. Frog, finish, or turn into something else. Using that beautiful, is it like magenta? It's a beautiful pink anyway. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below on what I should do. So this pile's the frog pile. So I'm gonna sit here and frog all the frogging. If you want to see, not if you want to see, I'm going to sit here and undo all of this. And in my next whips video, I'll let you know how much it all weighs. Alright. Take care. And don't just blah, 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 I could talk. And just remember, if it doesn't bring you joy, it's okay to frog it. So I will see you all in my next video. Bye.